So I'm going to log into the app and saying sign me in. Sign in. Nisplay app. I think the sun is too bright. Alright, so it says my device. I'm gonna add. It says turn on device. Device is on, and now it's searching. Alright, and there it is. It says found device. Add this device. Done. It says added successfully. And now it says connect. I don't know if you can see that. And now it's all blue and stuff, so it is connected. Alright, so from here, I'm going to use the app to set up the machine. So from here, it says you can put the ball machine in any one of these positions, and then from there, you can confirm that it's there, and then you can play. So let me do that, and then we'll do that. Then we'll start playing. At this session. I'm gonna open it. Sticky. Alright, so I'm gonna try to see if I can do some overheads, some laps with the machine. I have the feed rate at 7, and I have the power at 9. As you can see, even with the settings being at power 9 and the feed rate at 7, you're not going to be able to do that. So let's go up to 8 with the feed rate, and let's see what happens. Power is still at 9. Okay, so that wasn't bad. I don't know if you can see it, but it's still at 8, the feed rate, and the power is still at 9. So at that power, maximum power basically, yes, it's doable. You can practice some lobs, some overheads. Alright guys, so I'm gonna hit with the ball machine for a little bit. I have the settings at, the speed is at 6, and the feed rate is at 3, okay? So let's start. Okay, so this thing is saying no device found, and I'm assuming that's because the phone is connected to it, so now the remote will not connect to the ball machine. So look, I'm going on connection, and then it says wait 8765 4321 for connection, and then it says no device found. Can you turn off your phone? Take it off the machine. So she said that it's off. Basically, you cannot have the phone connected and the remote, the Nisplay remote at the same time. Now it's connected. Let's see if now we see the Bluetooth sign. The setting is still at 6, speed is at 3, and let's start. Alright, so that should be played. Alright, so that's a failure again. Alright, so I'm gonna turn it up. Let's pause. I'm gonna turn it up because 3 is definitely not doing anything. Alright, so I'm gonna set it to 6. Okay, so 6, 6. Let's press play. Okay, so at 6'6", I cannot practice at the baseline. So let's go up to 7. So let's go up to 7, 7. And let's see what happens. Play. Alright, so that's not doing much. 7, 7. Come on, dude. Like, this is crazy. 7. Oops. 8. Okay. And let's press play. Alright, so max setting, you can play with it. I moved the machine halfway from the net and the central line. The feed is at 8 and the power is at 9. Okay, but the feed is too fast, so let me turn the feed down, okay, to about 6. And I'm gonna keep the power at 9, the max, and let's see if this is playable. Okay, that's just crazy. So even like halfway, I still cannot play with that. And I don't know if you guys can still see it. It's still at 9. The ball speed is at 6. So by lowering the ball speed, how much balls are coming out of the machine, the quality of the machine decreases. Like the play rate becomes useless at 6. So let me turn it back up to 7, right? And let's see what happens. Press play. So I changed the angle, it's all the way up. Now, let me see what my settings are. The rate at which the balls are coming out is at 8, and the power is at 9. Okay, so as you can see, the balls are now coming past the baseline. So by having the angle up, it does increase the trajectory of the ball. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pull the ball machine back a little bit and see if I can play with that. Alright, so I put the ball machine back. The power is still at 9. Speed is still at 8. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that's better. So by having the ball machine all the way to the baseline, but having the thing that shoots the ball out all the way up, facing upwards, the trajectory increases, and it helps to give you a better opportunity to play with the machine, for the balls to actually come closer to the baseline. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to lower the rate at which the ball comes out, but I'm going to keep the power up and see what happens, okay? So the rate that it was coming out is at 8. I'm going to lower it to 6 and see if that does anything. Let's see what happens now. I'm going to press play. So once again, you can see if the rate at which the ball is being fed is 6 or below, it's basically not playable unless you're going to be stepping into the court. Okay, so, or unless you bring the ball machine right next to the baseline. I don't know what to say. I'm just showing you guys what's happening, okay? So I'm gonna put the ball feed at 7 and see what happens. The power is still gonna be a 9. Okay, 7, 9, play. Okay, so as you can see, when the ball feed is at 7, it's playable. You can stand at the baseline and you can actually play with the machine. So anything below that, it's not going to be enjoyable. It's going to be very difficult to play with. So hopefully as time progresses, Nisplay comes out with updates or fixes for these issues. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to turn off the oscillator. Oh, there it is. Okay, so oscillator is off. I have it at 8 and 9. So speed at 8, power at 9. And I'll play with that for a little bit.